Hey guys, I wanted to do a really quick after action report or AAR for Georgia Bushcraft. I just got back from the fall gathering and I wanted to talk to you about it before I head out for a church trip that I'm leaving for tomorrow, because if I wait, I'll forget to do the video and I'll forget to talk to you about it. And really quick, before I go, I've only got a couple things loaded on the website. I've got a lot of people asking me where the remaining stock from Georgia Bushcraft is. It's not yet on Exodus Knife and Tool, except for a few exclusions. Like I've got the high-vis Adventure Crafts and Jackalopes uploaded. If you want one of those, in the Trout Crafts, if you want one of those, get your order in before they're gone. And I'll probably have to ship them when I get back next week. Okay, so with that being said, a few things I wanted to talk about that I've learned over the years at Georgia Bushcraft that I think would be good to know if you are planning on going. So first and foremost, 2 nights we had decent thunderstorms. I'm not talking flooding or crazy winds. I don't think anybody's awnings broke or anything crazy, but there were some crazy thunderstorms. Some friends of mine, their boys left their shoes outside the vestibule of their tent and they got soaked. So no matter when you go to Georgia Bushcraft, all right, spring gathering or fall gathering, no matter what the weather says, I recommend you go. No matter what the weather says, I recommend that you bring appropriate clothing and bedding and whatever else for any weather. In the spring, I don't care what the reporters say, in the spring, bring a snow jacket, okay? And absolutely bring all of the waterproof gear that you could need. If you want to be a vendor, at the very least, drop your canopy every night and make sure that it's staked down well. And it is a bushcraft event. It's going to go on for the most part, regardless of the weather. Just prepare for that. And to bring, my first year at Georgia Bushcraft, it was a fall gathering. I think at nights, it got down to like 17 degrees. And then during the day, it got up to like 85. And I had no awning. So a few of my friends had subpar sleeping bags and they froze. I gave a couple people some of the extra stuff that I had. They froze at night. I had no overhead awning over my table during the day and I burnt. It was like 85 and it was like, I don't know, it felt hotter than 85. Like it felt like it was burning my skin, like the sun was like directly over us. Just, I don't know. So prepare for the heat, prepare for the cold, prepare for it to be wet and or frozen no matter when you go, because you want to enjoy yourself at Georgia Bushcraft, okay? That's the biggest thing. And think about that tent. Are you sure that it's going to make it? Are you sure that it could handle the wind? Do you need to get a tarp to put over it in heavy rain? Guys, PMCS your stuff, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing, if you want to bring a camper, read the instructions when you're signing up. I heard that one person this year thought that they could just bring it, that there was no extra anything for it. I don't think that they used to be, but the show does evolve and grow and mature over the years. And so now you do have to pay to bring a camper, and they're going to be fairly specific about how you park that camper because they have to be. So pay attention to that, read the fine print when you're signing up and all of that stuff. The last thing, okay, whether you have children or your grandparents or anything else, it is worth it to go to Georgia Bushcraft, even if you don't sign up for anything. Just show up during the day, do a partial day out there, you will get your money's worth. However, if you have time ahead to sign up and everything like that, look at the classes. There's a class for everyone. There are a lot of free classes. There are a lot of paid classes. I have been to and put my wife through some of these paid classes. Best money you can spend. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know if she'll always do it, but Carly Fairchild will do these basket weaving classes, and they're just fantastic. We're talking about absolutely awesome skills to learn. in a low pressure environment, and it's comparatively a very affordable and enjoyable way to learn some of these skills that they have offered out there. There's such a huge knowledge pool that attends Georgia Bushcraft every year. It is absolutely worth it to check that list. That's what I've got for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm going to do another video going over some knife makers and some knives and some different things that I saw in a longer format like this. A lot of just amazing vendors. Again, and that is another one of the benefits to Georgia Bushcraft is I'm going to talk about knives. I'm a knife guy. ExodusKnifeandTool.com, okay? But if you've been looking at knives forever online, for most people a knife is a big purchase. And you really can't do a knife or design justice by looking at it and by listening to other people's reviews. Go to Georgia Bushcraft. This is a very good knife company. I picked it up at the show. Go to Georgia Bushcraft. Get your hands on product. And if I'm there or Old Town Cutlery is there, or if other people start doing it as well, I have a display table of all of my friends' knives who are at the show, examples of their knives that I personally own that I'll let you use. I'll even let you take them to a class. And you can make a decision based on what knife you want to buy and what your budget is and whether you want to go production or whether you want to go custom after actually using it. And that can be hugely valuable. That could save you the purchase of 10 different knives, potentially. So, Georgia Bushcraft is my favorite place. Watkinsville, Georgia. I will be there twice a year. I would say actually hell and high water, but that's been proven false. I missed this spring due to national emergency level flooding and basement flooding. That sucked. So I will not be there hell or high water, but outside of extreme emergencies, I will be there. I love it. I love the people running it, and I can't wait already for the spring gathering. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and if you have been to Georgia Bushcraft and there is advice that you can give that I have forgotten, please give it in the comment section below. We'll talk to you there, and I hope that you have a blessed day.